Over a year ago, I made a video while I was traveling Japan. I just yesterday uploaded the sort of recording I made after I got home, sort of summarizing my entire trip. If you want to check that out, feel free, it's on the channel. But this video is something I did not include in that because, one, I didn't mention it when I was doing that voiceover at the time, but also because, in a way, it's kind of its own little adventure on its own. And it was when we got to go to the Nintendo building in Japan. Now, we didn't actually go inside, just disclaimer, but we definitely did check it out. So if you want to see exactly how we went about checking it out, well, here it is. This is it.
There's two actually. This is the big one. The smaller one behind it.
This is where the gods of video games were born.
The windows open up there. You crack the light just right when you extract their secrets.
Using my zoom-in eyes, I can extrapolate the secrets of Nintendo. It's beautiful. Simplistic yet complex Nintendo. Now we just wait for Reggie to come out and meet us personally.
Yep.
Nintendo is fortified by a 25-foot-long, $1,000 billion-dollar wall. This is what keeps Mario safe.
3 of these floors are occupied by a small U.S. military base.
The United Nations envies Nintendo's security factories. Not only are they masters of the video game world, they're masters of security. We tried everything to enter the Nintendo building that day. Such as walking along it and looking at it, being our most notable feature. We see you, Yoshiaki. We see you, Koizumi. The land where Super Metroid was made. Super Mario 64.
I think a lot of the older stuff was actually made in the other building.
Oh.
This is the newer one.
So this is where Splatoon was made. Splatoon 2 was made.
New Animal Crossing.
We go in there, hack
Breath of the Wild could be being made in there right now.
Breath of the Wild 2, Breath of the Wilder.
Breather of the Wilder.
or gasps of the wilds. This is the street that Nintendo exists on. Soon it will all be bulldozed for more Nintendo. Eventually this entire country will become Nintendo. But that is for a different timeline. A distant future. We were disappointed to find no Microsoft building right next to it. Which would suggest why their partnership with Nintendo is so strong.
That's how it is in the U.S. Microsoft has any buildings? Well, Microsoft has buildings in no Xbox has.
Some companies are companies. Some companies simply just are Nintendo. Nintendo is neighbored by gold. Using this video, future historians will be able to document the 360-degree angle of this building. Shut up, no, Google Maps doesn't already do it, fuck you.
Oh, here's the other building. It's over here. The old building. The entrance to the new one's over here.
I see.
The part that we have to militarily invade. This might be part of Nintendo too. These other buildings, they're in the same like plaza. It's old Nintendo. Wait, no. Yeah. Apparently you're not allowed to go in this space here. Oh, there's the entrance. There it is.
Individual.
There he is, Yoshiaki Koizumi. Koizumi.
I guess that would more.
Developers, Breath of the Wild, right here.
Probably does
Shake our hand.
3D model work. Probably does the car driving mechanics.
I don't know what that flag says. That might be kanji for Nintendo. I can check.
Nintendo. It's beautiful. The moment I've all been waiting for.
Security guards are eyeing us, printing their satellite lasers on us just in case. Nintendo Co. Limited Development Center. That's where we are right now. They have a really nice campus. It's a green. They salute each other.
It's fucking beautiful. As you can see, that's Reggie, Miyamoto, and every other important Nintendo employee right there.
Really, they're all right here. They're just about to give us the welcoming ceremony.
This is it. But also, that's it.
Yeah. That's the old one. They got a crane. They're doing something to it.
That's the Super Metroid building.
These also belong to Nintendo, maybe.
We learned today that Nintendo is actually God.
What do we want to do? Loop around and go walk by that one, or?
Suppose we can check and see if its premises is the same like tier of this.
Lower security. Oh, they might be transiting between the Nintendo buildings.
Okay.
That man could be.
Get that laptop. Get that fucking laptop.
It's crazy to think that any one of these random jacks walking by us could just be like, I don't know,
Koizumi's fucking
one of those
brother.
nameless Nintendo people that does great work
That we don't give enough credit
that
to.
isn't like one of the 4 of them that appears in Nintendo Directs.
Exactly. One of the probably multiple hundreds of them.
Yeah.
This right here is the secret Nintendo entrance nobody wants you to know about. We're giving you the scoop. The Nintendo car, the Nintendo trees.
We can get here. It's fucking walled off by.
This place was the first time Mario ever jumped in 3 dimensions. First time Zelda ever went when Ganondorf nearly attacks Link.
I want to get my building history straight. I think, I don't know when this building was built. This is the older of the 2 buildings right there. It's the big old headquarters. They had another building beforehand, and I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in Kyoto. We could go find it, break into it, and see if the secret code of Nintendo is hidden inside.
That we
It's
just
the building that Yamauchi, the old guy, when they started making video games, it was running out of that building.
I
When
see.
they became a big international company, they built, I think this, I don't really know.
This is where Nintendo eats every day, all the time.
Yeah.
It's a Meteor Tokyo.
Here's the other entrance. This is the one I went by on a bus when I was a kid. There's a lot of Nintendo employees probably go there.
Nintendo employees most likely drink things out of this vending machine.
Yeah.
Before you assume Nintendo has issues, just remember they appreciate deep black as well.
Nintendo probably refuels at this gas station. There's where they supply Nintendo's power.
See where Nintendo power comes from? Are you shocked yet? Oh no, Miyamoto's father. It's not.
Oh, they have see inside.
Every day, something new is built here. You know, if I didn't have sensibilities of morals or constraint, I'd just start walking straight the fuck in.
They'd probably gun you down without remorse.
Well, I'd like to think they'd come out with a sword and start attacking you.
I think there's a guy in the security booth over there.
This one's a lot more open than the other one.
It's a wider entrance. I don't know if the other one is like specifically developed. I don't know if this one is like the corporate headquarters for all the business people. Where strange decisions get made.
Yes. Have you ever wondered why online is just with Nintendo? Look at this building and tell me why. Look at it.
Porsche, that's probably where Nintendo buys cars.
Who could forget Enerjet, Nintendo's neighbors? I remember when they sponsored them in Ocarina of Time. Oh.
Gotta be careful. People around here could work for Nintendo.
If we disrespect them, then they will.
If we disrespect them, they will ethereally ban us from all Nintendo. Everything related to it.
We go to buy a Nintendo product, it simply vanishes.
We just get like a gun.
It appears you've lost your Nintendo license. Introducing the Nintendo Rehab Program. This is where Shigeru Miyamoto lives. Don't go to his house though, please.
What? Oh. Another entrance.
Aha, this is where the Master Cycle comes from.
Maybe one of these is Onoma's motorcycle. Maybe we could bug it to like. Maybe we
Bug it so that when
can
he
wire it so it has a microphone and we can hear his calls to and from work. Actually, this isn't even.
or he
Nintendo
speaks
anymore.
clearly in.
We've been duped. This entire facility is just a facade.
Nintendo would never actually
Great.
reveal their real location.
If we climb that crane, we can get into one of the windows.
Well, wish us luck. We're about
One of the windows is
to
open. Look, there's our ticket.
our ticket in. We're entering Nintendo now.
Nintendo building. We need to stop them.
We must stop them to protect Nintendo. We must put an end to this. And that about wraps up our look at the Nintendo building footage that I have here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got one last little video coming maybe tomorrow or sometime soon about our trip to Japan, so one final video. There's really not much else I can say about that trip, so mostly be entirely covered on this channel very soon. It's just one last little piece. It's really not a big deal, but it's coming, so should be out in the coming days. We shall see if it will be tomorrow or the next day. Either way, appreciate you tuning in. Have yourself a damn fine evening, day, night, birthday, Christmas, you name it.